Welcome. In today's teaching, I'm going to walk you through on how you can design a book cover. If you are a designer or an IT person or even a writer that publishes his own book independently, you may like to design your book cover by yourself. So I'll be using Publisher to walk you through on how you can do that in this video. Okay? The first step you need to take is to open the Publisher app. I've already pinned it at the taskbar of my computer, so I will click on it for it to open. But if you don't have it yet, here you can use the search bar, the search app pin at the taskbar of your computer, or you can get to it through the start button. So let me just use the start. Click on that, and in the search space, I will type Publisher. I'm using Windows 11 operating system, so it's cool. So that's why if you are using Windows 11, it will still work for you the same way. So I'll click on the app and then wait for it to open. Okay, so once the app opens, I will make the selection of how I want to design this book cover. Okay, it has opened. Let me go with the option for blank A4, but you can still go with this template which appears at the start screen as well. The modern cookbook, you can edit the information there once you select it, but here I want to go with blank A4. All right, so I have clicked on it and waiting for it to open. So once it opens, I will start my design. Okay, here we go. It has opened, and the next step is to start the design I want. But before I do that, I would like to set up the dimension of this book or this book cover. So I want to use 6 by 9 inches, which is the standard book design size, book cover design size, so in so many publications. But nevertheless, I want to have that in inches, but by default I think a publisher measures in cm. So let's find out. So click on page design, then click on size, and then click on setup. Let's see what we have there. You can see we have it in cm. So but that's not what I want, so I have to change the measurement. And to change the measurement of the Publisher app, click on file, the file tab, which is the first tab on the application. Click on options, then click on advanced, then scroll down. You will see the section that says show this number. No, that's not it. Show measurements in units of centimeters is selected by default, but I want us to change it to inches. See, inches as one of the options. Okay, but if you want to use another dimension, it's left for another unit. So there are so many units here. You have pixels, you have points, you have pixels. Okay, so we have segment inches. So let's go with inches. After that, I'll click on OK. So I'll get back to the page setup, say page design. So here I am on the tab. Click on size, then go down to page setup option. Then by default, the unit has been changed when we did the change then. So but here I want to use 6 by 9, so I'll put 6 inches in the width. The height is 9, so 9. So I can change the margin guys. So let me go with 0.4, or let's say 0.3, 0.3, 0.3, and then 0.3. So I think 3 will be okay. That's the measurement used in most publishing firms. Okay, click on OK. All right, we have our setup now. The next is to start our design. Then I would like to insert background picture first. So I'll click on this place, then click on the tab that will allow us to go with to insert a background picture. So we already on page design, so that's the tab. Sorry. Okay, page design. Then click on background command. I can use any of these designs here as my background, but no, I don't want it. I have a background a picture I have already downloaded in my computer, so you can still do the same. Download the background picture in your computer, anyone you want to use for your book design, book cover design, then you upload it to make the change you want in the publisher. So I'll click on more backgrounds. That is where I will have access to pick the picture from my computer, picture or text file. Okay, texture file. Then click on insert under picture source, insert. So we are given the options on how we want to source our picture online, from icons, from stock images, but here I want to source it from file, which is from my computer. So I'll click on that. So this will open the file explorer section of my computer for me to source the picture I want to use as the background. And I think I saved this picture under one of these major tabs, pictures. Then let the pictures open. I'm there to publish a background images. So that's it. So I may like to use this, the one I named Tech One. So I'll double click on it, then click on OK. You can see here I am. I have a nice background picture. It's stunning. I love that. Okay, so the next step is to type or insert text in this design. I'm designing the front cover only. Okay, the front cover. So if you maybe you're an independent publisher on Amazon Kindle, this will help. It will save with stress. Once you design the front cover, upload it on the Amazon KDP platform, you do your cover, the back cover from there, from the interface, and you're good to go. Okay, so here I'll be focusing on the front cover. I will later will create another video that will discuss how to do both the front and the back cover of the book. That will be some other time, but here let's focus on the front cover, okay, which is more important. Now, to insert text here, you cannot do that directly. You have to introduce an object that will allow you to do that, and that object is called textbox. Okay, so click on the insert tab for us to get the textbox, then click on draw textbox. Okay, then take your cursor down to where you want to have the text, though you can still adjust it or move it to another location. After that, press down the left button of your mouse and drag towards the right. Okay, even as I insert the text, I can make some adjustments, so it's not a problem. You can see the margin is guiding us so that we don't go beyond what we selected. Okay, all right, so what do I design here? Let's say I want to design a book with the name Computers for Beginners. So it will be a book that will teach people how to use computer. It's mainly beginners. So I'll type it, computers. Oh, that's small. The text size is small. That's the front side. So I'll come and increase it here under the home tab. Okay, once on the home tab, click here, then you choose the size you want. Let me use size 20 for now. So, and I will make everything to be in capital letters because that's the main title, computers. I know you may not see because, but I'll change the font size, the text color later. So just follow me in the guide for beginners. All right. Okay. Now I have typed the main title, so I will select all of them, maybe by pressing Ctrl A on my computer keyboard. Then let me increase this to like let's say 40. Let me just type the font 40. Hit the enter key of my computer for that to change. Okay, 40 is cool, but let me increase it to more, 45. That's still, there's still space I can use. 55. Let me go with 55. Okay, computer for beginners. I've done that, but it seems this text size, the text is not ticking up, so I can go and change the font from Calibri to another font. So let me click on that spot, then go with Bodini empty black. So anyone, Okay, you can see this has there is red color at the edges here. What indicates that because I changed font, the text has gone beyond the text box, so I can adjust the text box again. It's still showing red. Okay, so let me still, in that case, let me change the font size. I'll select all and I'll change here maybe to 15. Let me see if it to 15. Okay, it fits in. All right. Another thing you'll notice here is that the font color is dark. So let me change it. Control Alt, Control A, and then I come here. Remember we're on the home tab, okay? Must be on the home tab for you to maybe edit text formatting is done on the home tab. So click on font color section. Let me go with white. Let me see what I have. Okay, but if you can see, this beginners has been cut. Is hyphen, there is hyphen, introduction of hyphen. So how do I change it so that it will be one word, so appear on the same line? So I'll click on this text box for it to be selected. Then let me go for text box. Once you select the text box, these two will appear on top. If you don't select it, you will not see these two. So it has appeared. So I click on text box. All right. Okay, let's go inside it. I click inside. Okay, so we have clicked on text box. I click inside the text box. Okay, then I click on this text box tool again. The hyphenation. Click on that. Then this section has said automatically hyphenate this story. Sorry, just uncheck the box. Okay, click OK. You can see our computers for beginner has landed well. Then I'll select all again. I want to align this text to be at the center, so I'll select all, Control A. Then these options here can allow me to do that. Okay, align center, or we can go with the option to click on the home tab, then click on this align center align. So just click on that. This is something to give us the same result. So computers for beginners has been selected, has been shaping well. Now let me introduce the name of the author and which is likely to be at the bottom part of the design. Okay, so for me to do that, remember I said before you can type any text on the page, you must introduce a text box, otherwise you'll not be able to do that. So I will click on insert tab, click on draw text box. Okay, then I'll take it down to the section where I want to draw it, drag towards the right. Then when I get what I want, I'll release the pressure. Okay, so let me still change the font size. Okay, let me use Times New Roman. Okay, for the author's name. Then let's say 30 font size, or is it too much? Okay, let me go with 25. Okay, after that, after typing the number, press the enter key of your computer keyboard for it to be fixed. Okay, which author name will I use here? Let's say Mike. Okay, let's say Mike Benson. All right, so that's cool. Mike Benson. After that, select all. That's Control A, so that I can change the font color here. I think let me still go with white. So, but the font size is small, so let me go with 40. Mike Benson. Okay, let me make it bold. Control O. Click on the bold button, which is identified as B. Okay, under the home tab. You remember we're on the home tab, so that's it. Okay, Mike Benson is the name of the author, and I think I need to adjust it to the center. All right, then I just from here, I just from here. Okay. All right, so let's assume this book needs a book cover design needs a subheading. Okay, so before I introduce the subheading, I have to do what? Work with text box. Then I'll click on the insert tab, draw text box. So I will take it to the section where I want to have the text box and draw. Okay, Then I will start typing in what I want to have. I would like to make it bold first so that I'll be seeing what I'm typing. Okay. That's 48 is too much for the subheading. Okay, let's say a guide to help you master. Okay, this word has appeared again, so I will extend it. Okay. A computer, all right? To help you master a computer. Or maybe a guide to help you make effective use of a computer. Anyone. So let's just keep going. And Control O. Let me still go with. Why go with another font size here? Okay, let me make it bold first. Then go with another font size. Font color. I'll go to home. Here's the font color button. Yeah. Okay, white is applied. What if I change it? Let's see how it will look. How it will look when I change another one. Maybe yellow. Okay, I think it's still cool. Still cool. A guide to help you master a computer or how to use a computer. Okay. Well, let me say how to use computer. So after that, I can reduce this font size, Control O, so that this right colors at the margin will go. Let me go with 30 now. Okay, it's still there. So let me go down. Okay, then I'll center it. Okay, when I think it's too down, let me drag it up. Okay, just for you to drag it up, hover your cursor at the edge, one edge, then and drag the text box up. Okay, I hope that's understood. All right, so it's just simple, a guide to help you master how to use a computer. Computers for beginners. All right, Mike Benson. You can see this is a very nice, concise, and cool design. Okay, that's the front cover for the front cover. So it's cool. So if you're a publisher and maybe on Amazon Kindle, this is just easy to design. Okay, first is open the publisher app, choose your dimension. Okay, then introduce your background picture. If you want to upload another picture again into the pictures you design, it's okay, it's cool. Then introduce your text box. So do what? Have your text. As simple as that. Within a few minutes you're done. So if you're publishing an ebook and you have this as your ebook design, it's wonderful. It's wonderful, very wonderful design. So the next step is for us to save our design. Then click on the file tab, click on save as, click on browse. Then navigate to a folder in your computer one where you want to save this file. Okay, let me save pictures. Then I've created already another folder inside the pictures main folder. So I'll double click so that it will open. This is where I want to save my work. Okay, by default, just I want you to take a look. File name publication 1 is assigned by default. Get that correct. But if we save in this file name is publication 1, then save as, that's the type, is publisher files. If you save this design in this format, that's publisher file, you will not be able to upload this design maybe on a platform and a website. Yes, you cannot do that because this format is for publisher. But take for example, now you want to upload it as a photo that will be in JPEG or PNG. You can easily do that. Okay, so it will allow you to easily upload it. So you have to change this save as type. The type, click here and select JPEG or PNG. Okay, you can see the format has changed now, so you hit the save button. But maybe you have not finished working on this picture, you want to continue with it later, just leave it on the format it is by default. Okay, so that anytime you want to continue working on it, you open the publisher application and then continue from where you stopped previously. Okay, so but here I'm done with this design, so I want to save it in a format that I can use it as a picture. Okay, can use it as a photo, so that's cool. So under publication, the file name, I can say book design. Clean up the default name, design or anything computer, or just say COM. So then after that, hit on save button, and that's cool. So when you publish this work, this line will not show up in this. So let me just get to my computer where I save this and see how it looks like. So let's double click on it for it to open so that you see the design we just made. Can you see that line? Those margins line did not show, so it's only show on the publisher because that is a platform where you're working on the design. But here, can you see how beautiful this is? Computers for beginners, a guide to help you master how to use a computer. The author name is Mike Benson. Beautiful, just cool and sound. So that is it. So these are just the few steps you need to take to design a book cover in Publisher, Microsoft Publisher. Thank you. So do well to subscribe to my channel so that you'll be getting updates on videos that have to do with Publisher and anything that has to do with computer and software by clicking on the subscribe button. It will be helpful and it will help promote my channel, so I need you to please do so. Then like this video and leave a comment if you want me to maybe cover some videos on Publisher or maybe how to do some things on Publisher. Just leave it in the comment section. I will make our time to work on that and make you understand some things about the application. Thank you and see you next time.